The World Am is really all about the camaraderie and the friendships and the women you play with year after year. We moved to Texas and he joined a golf club for the very first time. I decided if I ever wanted to see my husband, I better learn how to play golf. So I took lessons and started playing and loved it. Our club did a couples league. We were in the Woodlands, and there was a course on League City, South Shore. So we actually played a woman and her husband, and after the round, we sat and had a drink, and she told me about this tournament. And that's how I came the very first time. The next year, I got my husband to come, and then he was hooked. You know, it was a chance for him to just be loud and proud. He did not necessarily always match. Sometimes when he would play golf, he would sneak out of the house and I wouldn't necessarily get the approval. And he'd come home and I'd be like, you actually went out in that? It'd be like stripes and polka dots. The more people to comment on his outfit, the better. One year he outdid the Rodney Dangerfield impersonator. He got interviewed by Paige Sporanic one year.
I played terrible today and I had a great...
He looked forward to this tournament every year. We planned our vacations around this tournament. He had hurt himself, and being a man, wouldn't go to the doctor, but of course was coming to the World Am because he loved it. And so, unfortunately, on the first round, he passed away. When I thought about should I come back, I kind of really didn't know. And I talked to my daughters about it. I talked to his son about it. I kind of wanted to make sure that everybody was okay with this. But I do think David would want me to share it, would want me to share his story, so. He loved this tournament and loved coming and seeing everybody and meeting people and wandering around with his friends, and he enjoyed kind of showing off his latest pants that he bought. He was in his element here, he really was, and I knew he would want me to be here. Coming back, I was worried about how I was going to feel, but I was kind of surprised. I think it was a calming experience. I didn't feel nervous. I was worried about how I was going to play and didn't necessarily play my best, but I've done okay. I would not have come back, I don't think, if I had not gotten the invitation to come stay with the group of ladies I knew. I knew how supportive they would all be. I knew they would have my back. I knew that that was the support system I needed. And that really all has evolved, mainly through the World Am. Everybody I've played with, they all actually know my story already. They just didn't realize it was me, and they've all been so supportive. So that just really helped me through this. So I would say, please join the World Am. That's just an example of how some of these friendships can get formed and how wonderful they are and how lasting they are.